Hello and welcome back to True Fight Gaming, where the gaming is fun. Let's get straight into it. Another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now in this episode, I'm going to show you how to get the Burning Fires trophy. And what you have to do is when you come to the War Market area in the game, you can come and do some exercises. There's two different ones you can do. You can do the squats or the pull-ups. Now the first one is the squats, and I'm going to show you just how to do it. The first guy you need to talk to is this guy on the right hand screen. He's going to be the beginner trial. He's pretty easy, to be honest. It shouldn't take you too long to get hand of the new type of squats. It's basically the exact same, to be perfectly honest. It just goes off screen sometimes, and what I mean by that, it means there's buttons that help you. In the original you don't actually have to do that. He just stumbles sometimes anyway. But in this one it's actually a little bit easier if you once you get used to it, sort of thing. So what happens is if you press the buttons too quickly, then he'll stumble sometimes. And what I mean by that is that when you're pressing them and you're pressing them too fast and it comes back after it's gone away, so what it does, it goes away for a little bit, and that means you can press the buttons a little bit faster. But if you press it too fast, then Cloud will stumble. But the first one isn't that hard. Like, you've seen that the arrow getting to the green triangle button there didn't quite make it there when I pressed it. But when you get him to a certain speed and you take your time doing it and you get used to this whole pattern, and you're pretty much good to go. So once you defeated him, you have to then fight the next guy, which is the mediocre level.
That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. This you can do. Don't forget to breathe. Not bad.
So after you defeat him, you get to fight the mediocre guy called Jay, and once you beat him you get luck up materia. So if you wanted that, then yeah, that's fine, you can get that. It's relatively easy to beat him as well, so once you got used to it. It's the last guy that is pretty difficult, Jules.
And sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud, we're all one big family here at this gym, and now you're part of it. If you're ever up for training, our doors are always open to you. Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
Right, so let's go over to Jay and have a go at trying to beat him.
Just talk to Jay or Ronnie.
You want to go, do ya? All right then, bring it on.
Yep, I do want to go. Right, let's have a go at this. There we go, we got a good start. What I expect is some people try and do it too fast like that. It's going to take a couple of goes, but I did it first time.
Not bad at all.
Once you get used to it, now there's this bit where you have to press the X button. Basically what that does is speeds you up a little bit each time. So if you do these bits quite slowly and you're patient enough, Jay will stumble a few times. Now that will give you time to build up speed, so then towards the middle section, about 30 seconds to 20 seconds, you can go a little bit faster when it goes like away, when it goes blank. And as you can see, I'm going a little bit faster. And a little bit faster, and as you can see I stumble after this, so I don't quite get that many, but I get enough, just enough to defeat him. The time runs out, so I just about beat him, but there you go. That's Jay, and you managed to get the look up materia.
You did it. You really beat me. You gotta be in incredible shape.
It's unfair that you guys are having all the fun. What do you say? May I have this squat?
You up for some exercise?
I hope you're all warmed up.
Right, so I don't win the first one, but I win the next one after a couple of tries. So this one is going to be a little bit hard. What happens is Jewel only stumbles a couple of times, and what he does towards the end, he builds up his speed. So there you go, you see that I fell like one time, and I got a pretty good score in this one. I thought I'd won the first time I did it. So to be honest, I pretty much could have won it if I didn't fall too many times. So that's the second time I fell. And he's already built quite a few up. I didn't think I'd get used to it, but at this point I took my time, and then once I'd built up enough, I was able to do it. So he stumbled as well, so that gave me enough time to start building it up. His is a little bit different because you get a chance to build up a little bit more. What you have to do is try and not stumble so much, and try and not do it too fast, else you'll stumble quite a lot. And as you can see, this is what happens if you go too fast. You pretty much lose at the end of the day. So what you need to do is just be a little bit more patient. And as you can see, mine to his are quite low. He stumbled quite a bit as well, so
You gotta loosen up. You're way too tense. Let's you and me work up a sweat. Okay, let's have some fun.
Woo! So much training do you do? Who'd have thought it'd be this close? Slow and steady.
So if you want to see the winning one, stick it out to the end, and I'll show you some different types of ways of doing it. And as you can see, I'm going a little bit faster this time. I've had a little bit of practice, so I've gotten used to the speed. It's actually a little bit easier when you get towards the halfway mark, because you can really speed up. And as you can see, we're neck and neck right here, and I pretty much almost win this one. And he stumbles quite a lot. See, when he stumbles, you think that you've got him, but he actually, he does pretty good now. As you can see, we're still neck and neck. He's building it up. He's building up his speed. And as you can see, he hasn't fallen yet. And I managed to get about 44 out of it. Just before the end, he manages to keep going. And he doesn't stumble. But I stumbled, and he managed to get the last two. And I fall right at the end. Right, this is the last one. So if you stuck it out right till the end, you can see the winning one, and I managed to get the trophy right at the end. This took me about 5 tries, so this is like my 5th or 6th try. So let's see the winning one then.
I hope you're all warmed up.
Yep.
You're better than I thought. I believe in you. Slow and steady. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Right, let's get it, guys. Let's go for gold. Let's try and get this trophy now. As you can see right at the beginning here, I'm trying to build up my speed and I'm trying not to stumble. I stumbled once, but I managed to get back up again. By this point, I've decided to write off trying to do it too fast, and I do it slowly. And I managed to catch up with him quite fast. I stumble one more time, and then after this, I managed to get it. Here we go, we're building up. You can't see it, so I'm going a little bit slow. At the moment he's a couple ahead, so he might stumble though. So I stumble again. So I almost got it there. So let's see if I can almost win the last one.
You're way too tense. Let's you and me work up a sweat. I won't go easy on you.
Right, let's see if this is the one. Let's go, guys, let's get it. Let's try and go a little bit slower than the last one. We almost got it. We stumbled a few times at the beginning, so that stopped me from getting and building up enough speed. See, he's already stumbled and I haven't stumbled yet. So I'm ahead of him. So the more times he stumbles, the better for me. So if I don't stumble, and as you saw from my last couple of tries, I stumbled quite a lot. So I haven't stumbled yet. And I built up enough speed. I'm still going slow at the moment. I'm building it up, and we're neck and neck. See, he's caught up already. And we're literally on the same squats. And he's ahead of me now. And I'm building up my speed still. I'm still going slow. I'm going a little bit faster. And he's managed to stumble there. Don't go too fast at this point just yet. Go a little bit faster, but not too fast. Build up that speed. And you see that I haven't stumbled once yet. And he's caught up to me again. As you can see. I'm going a little bit faster now. Because I built up that speed. And I'm still ahead of him. And he's still neck and neck with me. And I managed to just do it.
Yes, I beat the score.
There we go. And we managed to beat him and get the trophy there, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you watched it till the end. Hit that like button. Turn on the notification bells for the next videos. If you're new to the channel, hit the red subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.